Bud Selig. Welcome to the latest edition of the SNews here at LonghornStation.com with Ahmad Brooks. I'm John Medani. Together we comprise the Wake Up Call. And Mark McGwire, Bud Selig, baseball and steroids, pretty much dominated last night's television coverage. A full hour-long interview between Bob Costas and Mark McGwire on MLB, the MLB network. We talked about it a lot. We took a lot of your calls. I'm not sure what we got out of it other than an hour of primetime television. What were your lasting impressions of mine?
Well, first and foremost, I need to hear Bud Selig talk. I mean, isn't that your job to make sure that the game is represented? If the game had a voice, Bud, it's you. So I'm saying, here's the deal. Mark McGwire has confessed that he took steroids for nearly 10 years of his 16-year career. Now, during that time, back in 1998, reportedly his reason for using them was to recover faster from an injury he suffered from in 1993. Here's the problem I have with that, because when you look at it, what's any different than what Pete Rose did? I don't understand how a guy like Mark McGwire, who confessed to cheating the game, and not only the game, but those pitchers who he hit 70 bombs off of in 1998, playing in 155 games at the age of 35, it doesn't make any sense to me. If Mark McGwire is allowed to be the hitting instructor for the Cardinals, I need to know why Pete Rose has had a lifetime ban from baseball since gambling. It doesn't make sense to me. I like Mark McGwire, and yes, I was a fan of the Bash Brothers, and yes, I was glued to the television set watching him and Sammy Sosa go at it. But I'm not duped anymore, and I wasn't duped to begin with. The guy gained over 30 pounds. His neck was 3 times the size. He was on the juice. Bud Selig, I either need to hear you say that Pete Rose deserves to have his ban taken away, or that you were aware that these guys were juicing up, because it seems like to me you're either hiding something or you're just scared to be the voice.
What annoys me about this whole thing are all of the others who are complicit in this that don't feel the need to also step up. That's fine, Mark McGwire did. Mark McGwire, maybe he's just not that bright a guy. He thinks he was doing a good thing. He didn't come clean. He gave us just a little portion, and then that's it. It was very dissatisfying. Who I have a problem with this morning, Tony La Russa. You're a lawyer. You've been in baseball for 30 years. You've seen naked men walk around the clubhouses and different generations of naked men. You know damn well that people were taking steroids. For you to act shocked and surprised and disappointed is insulting. Bud Selig, you have to come through on this. Get all your cronies together and say, look, we knew there was steroids. We love the television ratings. We cashed those ratings into huge multi-platform contracts with all of our media partners, and we all pocketed the money. That's why we never said anything. That's why we gave $50 million to Gary Matthews Jr., and when he was a punk, we said, oh, well, money well spent. No. And finally, Bob Costas. Bob Costas, who could one day be the commissioner of Major League Baseball, who loves the sport, who hails from St. Louis, and has been a lifelong Cardinals fan. You got to ask better questions than what you ask. How do you not ask Mark McGwire, where did you get the steroids? If I wanted steroids today, I have no idea where to get them. No idea where to get them. I think that's a relevant question, because we have to know how they first got into the clubhouses. Who brought them into the clubhouses? Those are not far-reaching, intrusive questions, and they should have been asked. So what did we get out of the Mark McGwire confessional? Well, he left a fan base very dissatisfied with his quote-unquote honesty, and we got a whole lot of other people who are just sitting by quietly and letting Mark McGwire look like a rube out there confessing stuff when everybody else needs to be involved in it. We really didn't get anything out of it. I did lose an hour of primetime television watching, and we got a topic for
our Tuesday. And I lost
a
great deal of respect for Bud Selig.
Yeah,
that's just me.
He's the next guy we need to see under the lights. You can check out our blogs daily. Medani's Musings, Brooks' blogging. Ellie doesn't do anything. She posts pictures. Go see the Joe Frazier commercial, too. It's hysterical. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Wake Up Call. AM 1300 The Zone.